Hey everybody, and welcome to Please Do Not Jump Strongly. That may bring troubles.
We're finally doing this movie that you've joked about, making me watch for a very, very long time now. Those of you who's been following the channel.
Since the beginning.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be new only to me and not to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you've seen this probably more times than I've existed days.
Yeah. That's about right. No.
Okay, so obviously I exaggerate in the past when I, every time you bring this up and I groan or whatever. I'm not looking forward to it.
Good.
I have nothing against rom-coms. I think they're fine when they're well done. My only thing that I don't like about rom-com is the manic pixie dream girl trope. I just find them irritating. As far as I know, this movie isn't that, right? I don't think the cast doesn't look like that.
No.
Unless Tom Hanks is the manic pixie dream girl.
Surprise. No.
I have a general understanding of what this is. I mean, just from the title alone. It's about people meeting on early day internet.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, what's the title? Like, someone you pass on the street may already be the love of your life. And then they just are not aware that that's the person they've been talking to.
We should watch the movie. Before we press play, hi. Please like and subscribe.
Reiterate for people who skipped the intro, it's new only to me, not to Simone. She's seen this
a million times.
Yeah.
I'm so happy right now.
The internet superhighway.
I'm going to try not to be super obnoxious and like sing all the songs and
Whatever,
like
go for it.
No, and like say all the lines, and it's bad. It's bad. This is going to be hard.
What if this is like a long con from you and this is actually about, John Edward Robinson, the internet's first serial killer?
I wish I would have long conned you. I'm so happy. It's so stupid.
All right, they're going to be in New York. God, I wonder how long it took them to render this back then.
I don't know what's better, this apartment or Carrie Bradshaw's apartment. I think maybe this apartment.
I don't know who that is.
It's okay.
Based around the shop around the corner.
Yeah, I really want to see that. It's a travesty that I haven't already.
Beautiful apartment in New York. This is going to be a story about a very rich person.
Movie magic, George. Movie magic.
Yeah. This is amazing. I'm out of here.
See you tonight.
Sushi.
Okay.
She's a super spy, George.
Wow, no numbers afterwards.
She's like the fifth person to sign up for AOL.
Yeah, before all the usernames were taken.
Brinkley is my dog.
Brinkley is a great catcher, was offered a tryout on the Mets farm team. I would send you a bouquet of newly sharpened pencils.
I'm so late.
So it's just two people having an affair.
Hurry. Tonight, pin dinner.
It's black tie.
Oh.
Can't I just give money?
She's so outrageous.
Oh.
Okay, I'll go.
He talks about like newly sharpened pencils, like a bouquet of newly sharpened pencils. An old boyfriend of mine gave me a bouquet of newly sharpened pencils, and it was a good move. Yeah. Kudos. Kudos to him.
I pretend that we're the oldest and dearest friends.
Okay, so they're like pen pals.
Yeah.
But they're hiding it from their partners for some reason.
Yeah.
I wait impatiently as it connects. You got mail. From you.
I wonder if In the Mood for Love took some inspirations from this.
Oh?
Just a little bit, but probably not.
Oh, I'm so curious. The nut shop. that comes in later. You have to remember the nut shop.
Okay.
Look at them.
Got a $50,000 ticket for construction workers peeing off the roof.
Like a skinny Chappelle.
You and Patricia got engaged, didn't you?
Are you crazy? Patricia's amazing. Patricia makes coffee nervous.
That sounded like he was trying to convince himself.
Here they're gonna be lining up to pick
Pick at the big bad chain store.
But we'll get them in the air.
It took me years and years of watching this movie to realize the Patricia makes coffee nervous line. She's not nervously making coffee. She makes the coffee nervous.
Yes.
I was little, okay? Give me a break.
Wow, this movie is like made for you. There's a woman that works at a bookstore.
I know. It's bad.
You're in love.
In love? No. I'm practically living with Frank.
What is going on?
Nothing. Is it infidelity if you're involved with someone on email?
I mean, cyber sex. The minute you do, they lose all respect for you. Where'd you meet him?
On my birthday, I wandered into the over 30 room for a joke, sort of. I don't know his name or what he does.
He could be the next person to walk into the store.
This movie explains so much about you.
What do you mean?
It's like it's manifested from your existence.
What do you mean?
It's just you in this movie.
I should never have shown it to you.
The internet is just another way of being rejected by a woman.
Okay, they found the Redditor.
What are you girls talking about?
Cyber sex.
I was gonna say the assistant, the girl dressed kind of like my grandma.
Yeah.
When she was younger in her photos during the communist era. With like the shirt and the...
Yeah.
A little concerned about the neighborhood response.
Your father's getting married again.
Really?
Yeah, Pops. Matthew is 4 years old, okay? It would be nice.
City Books. It's going under.
Is that the bookstore she works at?
No.
West Side liberal, nut, pseudo-intellectual.
Reader's
bleeding
Dad.
hearts.
One mystery store, Sleuth. Been there forever.
Celia's store. Maybe we just exchanged letters.
Wait, is that a hint to the original story then?
Oh,
I wonder.
That makes sense.
She was enchanting.
My father is getting married again. Rubber.
The noise it makes is so gross.
The air is filled with white dust which never seems to land.
I have read Pride and Prejudice about 200 times. I'm always in agony over whether Elizabeth and Mr. Darcy are really going to get together.
All right.
A Fox Book Superstore. A discount.
But they don't provide any service. This is going to be the book district.
One thing I did not adopt from this movie is her optimism. I don't know how she does it.
It helps to be Meg Ryan.
Wait a minute, what is that doing here?
Oh my gosh. I needed a backup.
I'm wondering about my work. I'm just...
You are a lone read.
Did he just snap at her?
He
Jesus.
did, but he's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
In the corrupt sands of commerce.
He kind of looks like Bob Saget.
He's so proud of himself.
Do I do it because I like it? I just want to send this cosmic question out into the void.
I mean, I love the romanticization of the internet. Like the optimism of it, and then how it actually turned out.
Yeah.
Hello, Annabelle, little girl.
I'm sure it exists somewhere sort of like this, but definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, we got
Say hello to New
Twitter.
Jersey?
Don't I get a hello?
Hello, Jillian.
Nanny Maureen.
Maureen's getting a divorce.
Never marry a man who lies.
I've got this covered. You can have the day off.
I'm having my eggs harvested.
She looks
Mom.
evil.
All right,
that
you
woman.
guys.
Wicked
casting.
stepmother.
This is definitely a side of Tom Hanks I haven't seen. I associate him with like older Tom Hanks, just
and like
older
serious
roles.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as World War II soldier, as yeah.
Oh, look, a storybook lady.
I have the idea for the great and daring
This is my dream job.
thing They slapped me on the back. They cheered me.
Could you give me a hand with these used books?
Illustrations are hand-tipped.
That's my nephew.
Are you his uncle?
No, I'm his brother.
We are an American family.
You're the Julio Claudian dynasty. This is the kind of relationship the ancient Romans had.
My mother embroidered this for me. My initials and a daisy. Kathleen Kelly, I own this store. And you are?
Call me Joe.
They're opening up a Fox Books.
F-O-X.
Can you spell dog?
F-O-X.
I started helping my mother after school here when I was 6 years old. When you read a book as a child, it becomes part of your identity.
How will you be paying for this?
Cash.
My mother and I used to twirl.
$73, please.
I know it's supposed to be shocking, but it isn't anymore.
Big bad Fox Books can just go to never.
Awkward.
Goodbye, Annabelle. Bye, Matt.
There's something very Disney set up about this, I feel like, or fairy tale. Like he's like the prince in the high tower. This is like making fun of, what is it, Indigo?
Oh yeah, chapters.
Chapters, yeah. It's you have to go to the 4th floor to get books.
Yeah, or I think like this like United States version would be like Barnes and Noble. What's crazy is like I love like big bookstores now, but like there's still like small bookstores in town that like I'd be so sad if they went away.
I mean, they're good places to find like collector edition stuff and
Where we've been all these years.
$1,200 less than the same week.
oh my god, that's like us looking at analytics on
This place is a tomb. I'm going to the nut shop where it's fun.
George?
Yes?
He went to the nut shop. Shut up.
Are you surviving? Well,
No difference whatsoever.
we can get the Times to write something, or that nut from the Observer, the one who's so in love with his typewriter.
Oh.
There is enough business for us all.
Congratulations.
You really should go to a retreat. You can bring on the drink, sweet It's a really great.
I love Parker Posey's character so much. She's so outrageous.
Still wait on the rocks, but a fresh glass, please.
Also, he actually ordered a drink, like a name. He didn't just say whiskey, please, and then the bartender gave him a drink. He actually says Stoli.
With a new glass.
Do you remember me from the bookstore?
I have a very thirsty date. She's part camel.
I cannot believe that you were speaking to Joe Fox.
Yikes. The enemy.
I didn't know.
I didn't know who you were with. It's from The Godfather.
None of this ever made any sense to me until we watched
it. Yeah.
You probably rented those children.
Why would I spy on you?
Rented those children.
What is that? That caviar is a garnish.
No, that's unacceptable. Don't do that to food that's shared.
And I was buying
Just taking it off his plate.
I'm the type of guy. You probably sell, what, $350,000 worth of books in a year? And we are the Price Club.
How you doing, Frank Navasky?
Joe Fox.
The inventor of the Superstore.
Put the knife down.
How do you sleep at night?
The wonderful over-the-counter drug. You're Frank Navasky, aren't you?
Yes.
Your last piece.
Oh, I see. They're gonna trade partners.
My piece, I'm sorry. I just, I'm flattered.
So outrageous.
His anger's completely forgotten because someone read
I'm a
his.
fraud.
Yeah.
Like, hey, honey, have you ever had a caviar garnish?
Hey, don't forget to check out our Patreon for these exclusives, and our merch link is in the description box below. And now back to the movie.
You think he's going to be so obscure and abstruse?
Do you ever feel you become the worst version of yourself?
There's something kind of ironically correct about that. Like the thing about IRL meetups and stuff, but
When I'm provoked is that I get tongue-tied. My mind goes blank. I spend all night tossing and turning trying to figure out what I should have said.
Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could pass all my zingers to you and we'd both be happy?
like what he describes about himself is actually what most people do on the internet because of anonymity. And you get to just say the meanest shit that comes to your mind when provoked.
Meat.
Okay.
Oh, God.
At least he's an actual guy named Joe and not, Joe pretending to be a 20-year-old woman.
Have you ever tried to avoid someone in a grocery store?
No, I've never lived in a small little village like New York, so.
Ah, okay.
Where there's only 10 people.
Cash only? Oh my God. Is there anything you
Hello.
can do? Hello.
Hi.
Yikes.
This is a credit card machine. Happy Thanksgiving. You can do it. Zip it. There you go.
She's like, I can't believe that worked.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
Oh. Well, I'm glad the whole stepmom thing is not recent.
Oh, I love this scene so much.
The horn.
Only until very recently have I truly experienced people, like families breaking out into songs
Yeah. I love
during
that
holidays.
she's plugging her ears because it's around, right? Like everyone has to sing different things. Oh, it's so good. I wish that I was around more places where that was a thing, where someone has a piano and they just like...
Yeah, I had to meet my girlfriend's Italian family to witness drunk singing.
Oh, I love drunk singing.
In a family setting, yeah. So it's a Christmas movie too.
Yeah. It's a holiday movie.
Yeah, this shit is made for you.
I know.
Can absolutely see it. Yeah.
I know. It's my favorite movie. It's so good.
Yeah. When they were filming this, the director is like, I don't know who this Simone is, but I sense it.
I'm missing my mother so much I almost couldn't breathe.
What kind of advice do you need? Can I help? I had a gut feeling you would be online now.
Oh, they've moved up to
Instant chat.
My business is in trouble.
Oh, God.
Go to the mattresses.
Huh?
It's from The Godfather.
What is it with men? What is it with men and the Godfather?
One of the greatest movies ever.
The Godfather is the answer.
He's doing a Marlon Brando impression.
Like, I think that's
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday.
I see why you were giggling. I remember it.
Is go to the mattresses. Go to the mattresses. Fight to the death. Fight to the death.
Hey.
Casually, quick, close that tab and.
What it is to go to the mattresses?
From The Godfather.
The cold cash of Fox Books.
I look like a bird. I sting like a bee.
Now on the verge of having to close its doors.
You met her? Yeah. Boy, she's a pill. I sell cheap books. I do, so sue me.
That's all they used in the clip.
I said, oh, I can't believe those bastards. I said we were great. I said we were a goddamn piazza.
I've heard him compare his store to a price club.
The whole idea behind the VCR is that it makes it possible.
I've heard you say that before.
She hasn't.
Absolutely.
This guy.
I'd love to have you back.
Is she sweating?
No.
That's so outrageous.
Yeah, that's so. God.
Yours is the only show I do watch.
Oh my God.
No, I think that there's something there.
Oh God.
So arrogant.
Yeah, his character is hilarious.
Not the slightest difference?
People like to save money.
What would Mom have done?
Let's ask her. She has no idea.
It is a thing, though, isn't it? People who always like when big box stores come, people complain about it, but they do go back and shop in it.
Oh yeah,
the next
totally.
day, just because it's still just money. You're saving your money. Yeah.
I'm going to say hello. I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to split. That's what I'm going to do.
I can't believe Chappelle's on this.
Why am I
during his TV show era? It feels like the kind of movie that he would have made fun of during his show era.
Oh, probably. He might
Yeah.
have. I have no idea.
Yeah. This is the whitest show ever.
She's the most adorable creature. Just go look through the window and check her out, please.
Oh, he's gonna be laughing so hard, isn't he? Just.
Oh.
She's fine. I knew it. She's gorgeous. I knew she would be. Can you see her? She's very pretty.
Too brave.
Jesus Christ.
Unhinged Tom Hanks.
If you don't like Kathleen Kelly, you ain't gonna like this girl because it is Kathleen Kelly.
Oh, he's a better friend than I am. I would have just said, no, go in. And just watch.
Good night, Kevin. I'll see you in the morning.
Maybe he'll go in.
Would you like another tea?
Yes.
Oh, that sucks though. 'Cause she has no idea why she's being stood up and.
Hello, this is a coincidence. I bet you just love that Mr. Darcy.
Uh-huh.
I'll just stay here until your friend gets here.
What I would find instead of a brain, a cash register, instead of a heart, a bottom line.
It's a perfect blend of poetry and meanness.
Everything is a joke to you. Please leave.
Oh.
Please. First day you lied to me.
I didn't lie to you.
You did too. I thought all that Fox stuff was so charming. F-O-X. The man who is coming here tonight is completely unlike you. But I wouldn't expect you to understand anybody like that. You are nothing but a suit.
That's my cue. Good night.
I don't know how he does it. He's just like you could just see how much it hurt him, but he didn't I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh.
But also her, the moment of realizing I've gone too far.
Regret inevitably follows.
If only more people have that ability to hold back and be like, maybe that was not something good to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really do think it's a trained habit of saying horrible things to people that's just a text on screen.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not a person that you're speaking face to face to, so you don't feel...
Yeah.
You don't get to see their face change the moment you say something truly awful.
Yeah.
That is so many pillows.
It's not that many pillows.
It's like half the bed is pillows. She's literally sleeping on the lower half of the bed.
Well, she may turn out to be a real bitch.
What if he showed up, he took one look at me and left?
Not possible.
I don't think she knows she's Meg Ryan.
Yeah.
He stood you up.
His elbows could be in splints, so he couldn't really die.
So that explains it.
You could be dead.
Remember when you thought Frank might be the Unabomber?
Oh, he totally is the type too. That's great.
Not Ma. Joe Fox came in.
Oh, that's funny.
He stood you up.
I felt terrible, just as you said I would. There is no excuse for my behavior.
Okay, changing his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Joe can teleport. No, I know it's time passing.
I am in
jail.
Vancouver.
See, I'm not 100% certain that this movie isn't why I moved there.
Maybe you were a manifestation of this movie.
And
just formed out of existence when this movie came out. I was there. Just hold it down. What are you doing? Did they not have that feature back then where you just hold down the button and it just keeps deleting?
I don't know, but I'm glad he didn't, because then we get his weird little face.
I beg you from the bottom of my heart to forgive me for not being there. Whatever you said last night was provoked. Everyone says things they regret when they're worried or stressed. The fault is mine.
Did he say anything about wanting to meet you again?
No, we're going to close.
You feel like a big fat failure now. He ran Spain, and then he died.
Franco?
Just as well.
She dated Franco?
Generalissimo Franco.
Can't believe this.
She was with a dictator. That's great.
I didn't vote.
I forgive you.
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
You're a wonderful person, Kathleen.
You don't love me. Me either.
But we're so right for each other.
I know. That woman on television, Sydney Ann.
She's taking this surprisingly
I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a relief for her too, because she actually...
Yeah. One of the, healthiest, well, maybe not, I don't know, but breakups.
Yeah.
Why don't we bomb Fox Books?
Just gives her the box of
Why don't we
Kleenex.
bomb Fox Books?
Do you have the shoe books? My friend told me my daughter has to read the shoe books.
Noel Stripfield wrote ballet shoes and skating shoes. All those skating shoes is completely wonderful.
You've
totally forgotten that you've had any role in her current situation?
I hope this thing doesn't plummet to the basement.
Well, there's 4 of us.
Yes, and if you don't get your ass up here...
Okay, Karen. Jesus.
If I ever get out of here, I'm marrying a Reed.
I got out of the elevator, and Brinkley and I moved out. I found myself wishing I were as lucky as he.
Oh, wow. Okay. You doing okay?
Yeah. 42 years.
Well, you know, Dad, you did pretty well. She didn't marry her.
Who did you say you broke up with?
Patricia.
I just have to meet someone new, that's all.
What are you doing here?
Oh, that's a snotty wall.
She wipes the thing.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
I heard you were sick.
You put me out of business.
I brought you flowers.
Oh.
Doesn't know how to feel about it.
You're entitled to hate me.
I don't hate you.
It wasn't personal.
But it was personal to be. Why did you stop by again? I forget.
I wanted to be your friend.
A little Forrest Gump there.
A little bit, yes.
You're not best good friends.
What happened with that guy at the cafe?
I don't actually know him.
You should meet him.
Hey, I hardly think I need to take advice from a person who...
Not say something you're just going to torture yourself about.
There you go.
I hope you feel better soon. You take care.
I think we should meet.
We will meet. But
where the hell is he? He looks like he's in a submarine.
He's in his boat.
Like Hunt for Red October kind of room.
Yeah. I never really thought about that before. But yeah, he's on
right?
his boat.
Right? It just looks like it. Like it's...
It sounds to me like he's married. Have you written to him?
No, I'm not going to act. No.
Your friends are telling you the reason we haven't met is that I'm married. Did not answer the question, did he?
No.
I could never be with someone who had a boat.
Who would ever have thought that I would write?
He was the one who started me thinking about writing.
You want to bump into me on Saturday around lunchtime?
Yeah.
Brinkley and I will be waiting.
I'd mess up. I'd talk about my dog and say Brinkley or something, you know? Like it would just be...
Yeah.
I've seen him and don't even know it.
You could have seen him every day and not know.
If I hadn't been Fox Books, I would have asked for your number and saying, hey, how about, drinks or dinner for as long as we both shall live.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. It's like...
If only. How can you forgive this guy and not forgive me? Oh, how I wish you would.
I really have to go.
God, that line.
That was a beautiful line.
I know. It's like...
Absolutely.
Oh.
Brinkley!
There we go.
Don't cry. Shop girl.
I wanted it to be you.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Finally seen this movie.
Yeah, that's great.
I think I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it. It's funny what you said earlier during the start of the movie when you're like, I can't. What did you say about her optimism? Like you can't understand how someone could be that optimistic or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
About their situation. It's pretty funny that you said that because this movie definitely highlights for me just how pessimistic I am about reality. And that you is actually the optimistic one.
Oh, I mean, between the two of us,
between
yeah, I
us
can
watching
see that.
this, absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
It's a very sweet story, and
Yeah.
it is a very optimistic story and hopeful story in looking at people and the way people are. And I wish it was like this. I wish really people are this nice and understanding and willing to change and change into other people's views and so on and so forth. And I guess maybe it required much more effort for me to suspend that level of disbelief when it comes to just people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. Well, I think that like because I've had like a longer time with this film than you have. Like I watched this when I was like very little. Like so
that's true. When you haven't been disappointed by everyone yet.
Yeah. So I can watch this movie again and see how unrealistic some things are, or how some things are very, very different than what we see on a regular basis. But I have that like nostalgic, like innocent, thing attached to it, where I was like, where I didn't know any better when I first watched it. Like I had no idea what I was watching.
Absolutely,
really.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps up this episode of Cinebinge. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
Yeah, I would like to thank our patrons and shout out to our Robert J. Skinner, Robert Kalani, Runar Smarrison, Samuel Black, Scott Westerman, Senek, Shale Anderson, Simon Pegged Me, Simplexity, Sir Didymus, Skyruff, Spencer Ramsey, Travis Wilkin, Tukin, Tyler Norwood, Usually Offline, Walter Monte 84, and Ryan Nuxel, and Aaron Gaspard. Thank you all very much.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.